Hello, collective, and welcome to Tarot with Candy. I'm just about to sit down and pull another spread um, and see what the message is for the day. Listen, I hope that everything is working out for you. You're walking in the highest of white lights, and you're allowing the Most High to bestow His wisdom, His guidance, and His blessings over your life, especially in difficult times. Always look to the Creator in all things because He does make it possible for all things. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, I'm just clearing out the energy with a little Palo Santo stick. Real easy, real simple. Bring an energy level down. Clear it out so we can get the message loud and clear. All right. And I'm just going to set this to the side here for a moment. Turn on my little light here. Cute little statue I bought, I picked up. Thought it was cute for the tarot table, so I bought it. All right, so let's go in with This Might Hurt Tarot deck. And let's try to find out what the message is for the collective today. Okay? This is a rather huge deck. So I do have a little trouble with shuffling. So I've learned to shuffle this way. It's just easier that way. So I do it because I can't catch all the cards in my tiny hands. All right, let's go ahead and see the first card out and see what the message is. Or what do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? Collective is here. I'm present. Archangel Michael, I ask for your blessing and your protection over this read. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. So we have a divine feminine who's very much self-sustainable. Okay, this woman is standing on her own 2 feet. She's at a 9. This is something she's grown, nurtured, and taken care of. So that's the type of energy of a feminine, divine feminine, actually. Okay, self-sufficient here. And it's about the pentacles. You could be a business owner. You could be starting up a new business. You could definitely be in charge of large financing, like a CEO. You can just even be a matriarch of a family. But with this 9 here, it's kind of like a singular thing. So it's really talking about someone who's really good with money for one thing. Someone who's a hard worker, probably more than likely. Like I say, you're standing on your own 2 feet and you're making it. Okay? So that's you, Divine Feminine. You're here. Okay, so what's the problem with it? What's the problem with you? Or what is the obstacle about you here? You have the Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Okay? So someone's upset because you have a Wheel of Fortune in your favor. Isn't that something? The Wheel of Fortune is yours. So not only are you a hard worker, you're good with money, managing people, taking charge, handling your business. There's some type of good luck, or, there's something moving in your favor as well, with the wheel and the upright. And someone's brokenhearted over that with this 3 of Swords. They don't want to see you win or be lucky. Someone around here is, they're worried. They're brokenhearted. They're worried about what you're doing, or because you are showing up in this reading this way, you have someone worried and brokenhearted. Yeah, they're sleeping with knives, okay? This person thinks about you a lot. They spend a lot of time. It could be a little obsession going on here. But it is a competitor, okay? This is a competitor, and they want to win, okay, against you, because you appear to have it all here. Whether it's the hard work you put in, which I believe that's where we're going with this. Even though the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, you really can't sustain a Wheel of Fortune if you can't put in the hard work. And if you do get the Wheel of Fortune, you'll probably fuck it up, if you haven't put in the hard work for it. Okay? But we all can get lucky from time to time, so don't get me wrong. All right? So let's see what's down in the subconscious here. What's down in the subconscious, Spirit? And thank you. Oh, your new start in the Pentacles. So you have a divine blessing here. It's some type of raise, some type of come up. You're at a 9, and if you get one more with this luck in your favor, you're going to be at the Pentacle. Somebody is watching you and they can't stand that, but you have a divine blessing here. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is neutral. You know what I'm saying? And for everything to be swaying your way, it's like the preparation that was put into, or also this could be your intuition, because this is down in the subconscious. You're laser focused. Okay? You want this blessing. You've already done the hard work. You laid the groundwork. You've been putting in good karma because you got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. And your focus is on this blessing, this new start, this abundance with this Ace of Pentacles. And someone else could be watching it as well. Okay? Because we saw an energy of someone who's very upset and brokenhearted over your new start that you worked hard for. No one's giving it to you. Okay? Yeah, you might have had a little luck along the way, but like I said, you made the preparation for it. Okay? All right, so what was in the recent past around this situation, Spirit, and thank you. This might hurt tarot. So we have a Four of Wands, a happy home, and someone's trying to cause confusion around your stability, your happy home, your love, your family, your children even, your job. Okay, someone's trying to cast illusions to confuse you, slow you down, stop your progress, make you quit because you have everything going for you here, okay? So that energy is here, and that was in the recent past with the with the Seven of Cups, or this person is confused by you. There's a Queen of Swords energy about you. You're very intelligent. Your head is really above the clouds. This person is not going to be able to fool you. In other words, you're going to see through it. Okay? So you're using your sheer intelligence here as well, but there's grit also because it's the Pentacles, so it's earth. You know, it's your day-to-day. It's how you grind. You put your intelligence into it, and you got the gumption, the know-how, the hard work, and determination under all of that. Okay? Yeah. They're worried about you. They try to cause some kind of confusion with the Seven of Cups in the past. They sit and think about ways to fuck you over, because you have a very happy home here, okay? A group could be involved, okay? These people could be involved with trying to do something to block you, okay? Because the Three of Cups showed up, okay? Remember that. So it could be a group. They appear to be doing some type of celebration, but one thing's clear, they're on the same page. And since we are talking about someone who's against you, it's a group, okay? Action and attention, Spirit. What is the action and intention? Oh, Ace of Swords. So it's going to be some truth out here that no one will be able to deny. There's clarity. People are able to see this with this Ace of Swords, okay? So that's the action that's going to be taken. Some type of truth around this Three of Pentacles, this group, once again. It could be on your job or in business or competitors because it's the Pentacles. But it's simply saying people you know in your circle, maybe even, because, again, this is the earth. When we saw the three of Cups, here we are again. So there's some group. There's some truth about these people that's going to come out. A King of Pentacles here. A divine masculine who's good with money. In fact, with your energy, divine feminine, the way you're good with money, you have a divine masculine showing up also who's good with money. Okay, I don't know if you guys are a couple, but there is something about a wedding here, a happy home in the recent past, or some type of come up, some type of congratulation, purchase of a new home, something like that, okay? And the Five of Wands, again, somebody's in competition with you over this come up, okay? They want to fight, they want to quarrel, they want to cause upset. They already tried to cause confusion with the Seven of Cups. It could be around a divine masculine who feels something for you. This could be a boss figure as well. He's the King of Pentacles, for God's sakes. What's in the near future, Spirit? And thank you. What's in the near future about all this? Who is this person? Keep coming back. They're stuck. Okay, this person is stuck, or they want you to be stuck. They don't want you to move on, okay? They want to keep you still and stop you from progressing or shining your light or moving forward or getting the promotion, the raise, being the boss, getting the love offer, taking charge, being a leader, shining. They don't want any of that. Or this person is stuck on an idea about you and they don't want to move forward. Not only do they want to move forward, but they don't want to see it because they even have on blindfold. So they're just denying whatever it is that's good about you or the situation. There's a Knight of Swords here, so some type of information is coming out and it's moving pretty fast here. With the Knight of Swords, I'm sorry, there's some type of action that's being taken that this person could be doing to slow you down and keep you stuck, or you could just be moving really fast and they see you that way. It's a Two of Cups involved here, so we have a divine connection. Again, you and that King of Pentacles may hook up. Not only is it going to be fruitful in the way that you both grind and you get your money and you're on top of your game and you're the leader of the company and he's the owner of his own company type of stuff. Coming together with this Four of Wands, it really is a great celebration and the blessing that you two have. It could be a merger of two businesses as well. And it could be a love read. So for some of you, it will be. For others, it could be just a merger of two businesses or two business partners coming together. And with the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the upright, it seems like it's going to be very successful, or it is. Okay? And things are at peace. You're taming your beast, your ego. You got to balance ego, and so does he. And you're at peace right now with what you're creating and what you're manifesting. You're at peace with it. So you're in the flow. And that's why you have the Wheel of Fortune out here. You're in the flow. Everything is going. The universe is even going along with it almost, so to speak. But I don't want to get too far into that. But it has a little element of that as well. Okay, so the lens this person's looking through. What is the lens? Who is this? Spirit, help us read this read, and thank you. Help us unlock it. Unlock this read. Two of Swords. They don't want to see something about you. Okay? Or they want somebody to be on the fence about you. They want to create some type of stalemate. They want to keep you stuck and bind you moving too fast. Okay? Or they want someone to view you differently. Or they refuse to see. They have blinders on both this. This person does not agree about you. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yeah. Obsession. I said that in the beginning. There's a little bit of obsession around this situation as well with the devil here. This person is going a little bit too far in the way that they're viewing you or this situation, the way they want to win against you, the way they don't want you to make it. They don't want you to have this luck. They don't want you to get ahead. Okay? They just don't want it. Yeah. That's all they think about. They're confused. I guess so. Fucking around with, messing around with this type of energy here. Yeah, you might be sleeping when you're paranoid. You're doing dirt, baby. Somebody's trying to do dirt against your wand. See, that's the blessing that Spirit gave you. This is why you're able to keep going regardless. That's why you're a Nine of Pentacles. And in other words, if everybody falls away from you, if there was no King of Pentacles in the picture, you're good on your own because you have a certain spark that comes from your divinity. Okay, it's not outside, it's in. And this is Spirit giving it to you. That's why you went in. Yeah, love connection or a great contract or a business that's going to be good. Somebody's locking up here. Okay, we saw a Two of Cups and now we saw the Lovers. I'm just going to say it's a relationship. It's a divine masculine King of Pentacles and a divine feminine Nine of Pentacles. Very, very independent. Okay, you've done your work on your own, but there's an energy around here that doesn't want you and this King of Pentacles, or doesn't. I think the central issue is you. Even though he showed up, you're out here. So I think this energy is pointed towards you. No doubt that they know that person is involved. The King of Pentacles is somewhere in the picture because there's a group. They may know him. He could be part of that group, which I doubt. Not part of the group, but he could be associated with the group. Okay? So what's an environment, Spirit? Can we get one for the environment? Oh, right here. Can't make it up. Damn. In reverse, somebody is so unhappy with the Nine of Cups. They are slandering your name with the Page of Swords in the reverse. They're talking about you. They're unhappy. They don't like you. They are definitely against you. They don't want to see you win. They're obsessed. They want to turn people's opinions about you sour, because that's a Page of Pentacles in the reverse in the environment. Yeah, against your spark. Again, it's your divinity. It's the way you're moving. It's the steps you make because of the plans you laid. And this person has nothing else going on but to watch you, apparently. And there's a King of Cups in the picture as well. This could be how much someone loves you. This person is trying to calm the emotions, the rocky seas here, or they're trying to conquer that within themselves. But or someone could be very emotional as well about you in the environment. Again, back to that obsession. This person is unhappy with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. They're talking mess with the slander, with the Page of Swords. Either the way somebody feels about your spark, they love that about you, or this person's very emotional and against you. Could be having outbursts with the King of Cups here. Yeah, a Six of Cups. It could be someone from the past, right? But there's some type of sweet love that everyone can see here with your spark and your Six of Cups and the King of Cups showing up. And this person is very unhappy about it, okay? Very, very unhappy about the way somebody views you or the way you're being viewed, okay? With the Six of Cups, that's a beautiful card, the Six of Cups. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the most sweet cards. It can even mean from your childhood because it's from the past is what it is. And, or it could feel like a soulmate connection. Like, in other words, you and this King of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, could feel a certain way about each other, like home, or like somebody you've known all your life, right? That you can have that sweet connection with. And again, for the collective, if it is about business, it's a good fit with the Six of Cups, right? It's a good fit, the Two of Cups. You know, this business is going to thrive and move forward, because I have to keep going back to that because it's the Pentacles that's really showing up, and that's Earth, that's here, you know, so, you know, it's actual, factual type of energy here with Divine Feminine. Okay, so this is what's going on around you and your grind and your good luck right now, okay? So the hopes and fears, Spirit, can we have one? Thank you. Yeah, your start. You're moving out of a drama, Six of Swords. Whatever the problems was, you're going to leave it behind. You got a new token here. Something new and tangible. It's an opportunity. Yeah, you know, it's just a page, so it's small, but it's something that you can build from. Just another opportunity. This is a blessing. This is major. This is small. It's just a yes or something going your way. The Six of Swords, you're moving out of a drama, leaving all the crap behind. Okay, somebody's watching you do that. Okay, they see the yes, they see the gain, they see the forward, and they're obsessed. Okay, they see the forward movement. They don't want you to move on and have a new start or win. You know, they don't want the win. They see the good luck with the Wheel of Fortune. You have two blessings out here. You have an Ace of Wands and you have an Ace of Pentacles. You have the Wheel of Fortune, leaning way to spirituality in a way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want to keep you stuck because they're stuck. Okay? They got to stop you. You're moving too fast. That's all they can think about. They're obsessed. Okay, these cards, this might hurt tarot, is the truth. It's a King of Swords in the reverse. So you have our first narcissistic personality person. I'm not a doctor, but the King of Swords lacks empathy. He lacks remorse and regret. He could be around this situation. It could be him, a karmic male from your past, watching you. Okay, either way, if this person is involved, you can believe there's a lot of mind fuckery going on here. And this is nothing to the confusion they can cause. Okay? So that person's involved. I feel really, really, really bad. But in this case, Divine Feminine, just keep trusting your intuition, because you have a spark out here that's only from the divine. So whatever these people are trying to do is not going to work. And apparently, they're not on their mission as well. If they're stuck and you keep seeing the devil, come up, okay? So we know they're not doing the right thing. But the outcome to this situation is what, Spirit? And thank you. Six of Pentacles. So we're back in the Pentacles. Something's going to be made fair. It's clear. The balance, the justice, it's going to be made fair. It's out here. There's truth. Someone's done some research. They looked into some information here. They took time to come to this decision to make something fair here. And they're going to stand their ground. They're going to defend that position as well with the Seven of Wands. And they're walking away emotionally. They're done. They're going to go find something somewhere else. They're moving out of a drama with the Six of Swords. And that could be you, Divine Feminine. And that's going to leave a burden for someone. Okay? That's a Ten of Wands. That's a burden. Or you're carrying your own burden, but you're still making it. Because we all have a cross to bear, now don't we? So someone's looking into that, or you are watching you very closely, or you done some insight, or someone has, but something is going to be made fair in your honor or in your favor. Okay? So that's that. Let's just go in with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun real quick, and let's see what else we can glean from this reading, because we know you're winning. You're Divine Feminine. And we have a Divine Masculine King of Pentacles, but there is a Karmic Male King of Swords on the loose or around the situation. And he could be part of that group. You know, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. But anyway, there's some type of loss out here. They want you to experience some loss because you're winning. The Nine of Pentacles, or somebody feels like they're losing you, right? You're moving on, you're making it, or they want you, yeah. They have no resources. There's some type of loss out here. They don't get the inheritance either, no resources. They can't dominate you because you're moving on, Divine Feminine. You're protected. Okay, the gift is yours. You're just going to have to experience some loss out here. Whoa. They want revenge. That's why they hate and they want to stop you. They want revenge against this good luck you got and your resources. Okay, so they could be trying to do something to stop your money flow, knock you off your path if it is business. Oh, did you see caution fell out? Yeah, caution fell out over your blessing. That's what they want to take. So there's some kind of caution around that. And they want to stop your resources. They want you to slow down, take a lot. They want to stop this good luck. It's out of revenge. Okay? I didn't even see that caution card fell out right over your Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that something? This person's trying to attack your blessing. It's what you have. It's your hard work, what you put in. They can't dominate you, though, because you're protected. They're going to have to submit to the will of the universe. Okay, they have no power, no control over that. They're just going to have to keep doing this silly shit. Excuse me, these things that they do. This person lacks the impulse. They don't have that. And they might want to try some type of flirtation out here. Okay? Some type of seduction, right? But it's all false, or the seduction isn't working. Okay? This talking and slandering about you to people isn't working. Okay, because it's in the reverse. Take it how it goes. What is this Ace of Swords about, Spirit? Can we get one for the Ace of Swords? What is this truth out here? Vision. They don't have it. They want your position, but they don't have the vision, nor did they do the work. You're devoted to whatever it is that you're doing, Divine Feminine. You can't get at a Nine of Pentacles where you're at with a blessing if you had not done the work. You know, you got a lot of devotion here to what it is that you got going on. They may want to use some type of discrimination against you. You could be a different race or just something different about you as well. And they might try to use discrimination as they talk and slander you. But something here is your birthright, okay? or you're birthing something and they can't birth anything, nor do they have the vision, and that's the truth. That's why they want to fight. That's why they want to quarrel. See, that's why they want to argue. With the Five of Wands, now we have the quarrel cards. That's why, because the truth is out here, and they can't do it. And if they were vibing for you on your job for a promotion or position, they don't have the vision. They just don't have it. So you have an energy out here just trying to stop you. And we've only seen the King of Swords. We've seen a King of Pentacles who appears to be in your corner or looking at you a certain way, because you have a Six of Cups. You know what I'm saying? You have a Two of Cups and the Lovers showed up. Somebody is so obsessed over this situation, though. They don't want to see you get ahead, girl, at all. But you keep doing what you're doing because you're protected. The universe is conspiring to make it go your way, whether you know it or not. But I just believe it's your intuition. You're using your intuition, honey. Or this person lacks intuition, because this is over the Eight of Swords. They don't want to see anything. So they can't even use their intuition. It could go that way too. Or you're using your intuition. And that's why you're getting ahead. You're the Queen of Swords energy as well. I forgot we did see the Queen of Swords. So there's some type of you're intelligent as well. There's a blessing around that as well, but you're definitely intelligent. Somebody's going to have to submit to you or to the situation, okay? They can't negotiate their way. They don't have the vision. They can't birth anything. They can only ride your coattails or pretend, okay? Because they use the Seven of Cups a lot. But you're devoted, or if somebody's devoted to you, this devotion carries on, okay? And that's a big thing. All right, let's go ahead to this. Let's just go ahead and get one more for the outcome. The Six of Pentacles. Something's being made fair. What is this? You're acquiring something here with the acquisition card. You're acquiring, winning. Something's being made fair. That's over the Six of Pentacles. And they have to submit to this decision about you. Nothing they can do. You're very enthusiasm, or somebody's got a lot of enthusiasm for you. And this person just has to adapt, or they're trying to adapt. They're trying to become whatever they need to cause confusion, as long as they're going against you. But they can't negotiate. It's a wrap. Something's going to be made fair in your honor. Woo! All right, so that's that. Divine Feminine, keep doing what you're doing. That was a pretty short read, but you got an energy out there. Looks like it's going to be a King of Swords, because I couldn't glean anything else. But again, there's a group involved, so it could be more than just him. Also, there could be an energy of a feminine around as well. I mean, I just can't see, a King of Swords male karmic, even if he is a karmic. But, you're bordering on psychopathy also with the King of Swords energy. What I was going to say would be jealous of a feminine. This energy feels like it's another feminine, but he's coming out King of Swords. So, a lot of times we're the yin and the yang. If it is a feminine, she's just more in her masculine energy, especially going against you and attacking you or having this much focus on you. She wants that spot, okay? She wants to knock you out of the way, period. There's just too many cards that support that situation, all right? If it is a male, again, it could be someone from the past, feminine or energy, female or male presenting person, because it was a Six of Cups as well. So it could be somebody from the past. We know there's a group involved, and they're connected somehow. So either these is co-workers on your job, right? The King of Pentacles could be the financier or the boss or whatever. Or it could be a partner to you, and these Three of Pentacles could be in your circle or his, or you guys have a collection of friends together. But in that circle, or that circle altogether, does not want to see you make it, baby. All right? And you just keep fighting a good fight. You are on your North Node, apparently, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles as the outcome. All right? There's some truth around all this because there's an Ace of Swords out here as well. All right, so we're just going to call on our angels inspiration deck. So get a little protection around whatever it is that the collective got going on. You just keep going. What angel do we need to call on to heal this? Send a level of protection around Divine Feminine. Okay, gratitude. Gratitude. Okay, so that's what's in call here. And I do believe that you're very grateful for the things you have. I really do, Divine Feminine, or whoever am I speaking to. Divine Masculine as well. So gratitude is number 36. And the key word here is gratitude, appreciation, and thanks. And so that's Angel Shamil, Angel of Gratitude. That's her name. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the angel that's going to come and put a level of protection around the situation. Especially for someone who's on that North Node. Sometimes we have to have a higher calling. And it says here, it says, we are often so caught up in earning a living that we seldom stop to take stock in what we already have of value in our lives. When we are caught up in this cycle, we tend to focus on what we are lacking rather than being grateful for what we have. Learn to take a closer look at the relationship in your life and recognize the truth value. Soon you will begin to see how abundantly rich your life truly is. Give thanks for all of this day. Give thanks for all in each day. Family, friends, food on your plate, a beautiful sunrise each morning, offering an opportunity and hope. By beginning each day with a sense of gratitude, you open yourself up to allow a greater flow of abundance in your life. And that's so fitting for this read because you do have the Wheel of Fortune and you do have a blessing from Spirit. You had 3 aces out here. You had an Ace of Wands, and then you also have an Ace of Swords, which is the truth. There's no higher calling than God. Okay? None. So I thank you, Father, for this read, for the collective, and for myself. So we're going to go ahead and close it up here. I hope that your day is abundant, just like this read. Keep doing the things you're doing because it looks like you're winning. Don't worry about the haters because you know the Most High would take care of that. They're wrapped up in that devil energy, and let's just pray that they get released. In Jesus' name, we'll heal the read and leave. So keep walking in the highest of white lights and fighting the good fight. Peace.